Wait, did
is the
Nas
first.
go to the NFL?
Yeah,
Nas played for the Dallas Cowboys, bro. Kicker.
Kicker, Paulie's role in 3 years from now.
Uncle Nas.
Dude,
It's a thing.
this is a legit thing.
Yeah,
We've
Nas
had a South African kicker go before.
Nas Botha.
Nice
Yeah,
butter,
dude.
yeah. Toe punted it.
Polly. We're going to manifest it, dude. Polly's going to take another World Cup and he's going to do the Nas move.
Yeah,
It's a Nas thing to do.
Dieter's
It's the nice thing to do.
it's Nas, bro.
How's it, everyone? Welcome back to Game Time, episode 14 in the beautiful Redefined studios here in Cape Town. Another Sunday morning, another beautiful Sunday morning in Cape Town. How's it, Joshy? How's your week?
Good.
Busy.
Good. Yeah, this was a busy one. I had a deadline every day this week, of which one was with Bomb Squad, which I think we nailed that ad as well.
Yeah, it's very cool.
So you guys will see that come out soon. I actually think that drops next week Tuesday. Another one drops with Bomb Squad for Australia and New Zealand. So that's going to be sick. So it was a lot of that. Did the episode with Estia for Fight Island. Got all of that out. Congrats, Estia. Incredible win. Dude, homie went for a backflip after the win, and I was like, there we go. That's entertainment. That's entertainment. A little bit of WWE Logan Paul at the end of a win there. So that was cool. That was a really cool fight to watch. And then, yesterday took it easy. Dylan and us did a couple beers, watched British and Irish Lions versus Australia, or at least all the highlights thereof. Watched the first episode of Chief of War with Jason Momoa. Epic. Incredible.
Cool.
Watch it because there's Momoa's booty
It's on full flare.
everywhere in that show, dude.
It's got great genes.
Dude, there we go.
That's a good transition.
That's how you transition. Well
Becoming
played,
a
dude.
pro.
How are you feeling about that whole thing?
I had like a chuckle when you showed me earlier, but
Yeah.
I think the Karens of the world are
Karening hard.
very hard.
Yeah.
But I think it's a great ad. She looks great in those jeans, and she has great jeans.
Yes.
So well done to Sydney.
Well done, Sydney.
Yeah,
I'll buy American Eagle jeans now.
100%.
Yeah. It would have been cool if they took Momoa out of Chief of War and they used him for the male side of it.
That would have been cool.
And it's just him, sliding on a pair of jeans. And then you get the whole... that's weird when I say it like that, yeah.
You get the whole curvature.
You get the whole curvature, yeah. Listen, man's got a bootay, bro.
Man's
There's a
thick.
bunda on that man.
Man is thick with
yeah.
three C's, bro.
There you go. And if it was him and he was doing that, got great jeans with a bit of bunda in the back there, I don't think there'd be as many Karens complaining. I think the Karens would secretly be like, do more of these.
Yeah, we love
But
these.
because it's Sydney, everyone's got a problem. I give my full support to Sydney Sweeney and to American Eagle. I think it's a phenomenal ad. I think they did a great job. Well done on upsetting the system. I don't know what they did that upsets the system so much, to be honest with you. We were talking about this yesterday, the American Apparel documentary. And the ads that they used to put on were super sexualized sort of ads, really, really touch and go, walk a knife edge. Sydney Sweeney's dressed and she can do the sultry voice and, do her Sydney Sweeney thing. She's like the modern day version Marilyn Monroe, right? She's got this whole vibe going. I don't understand what's so bad about that, to be honest with you.
Yeah, as I commented earlier, watching the ad, I didn't think anything was wrong, and my first comment was sex sells. Good looking blonde chick, up
Yes.
my alley, like carbon copy of Amy type of thing.
There you go. Exactly. I like how you put that in there. That was well played. Yeah.
But no, it was a great ad. I was engaged for the
Yeah.
whole 30 seconds. Very engaged.
Paid a lot of attention. Yeah.
More than I should have.
I can tell you word for word what got said in that ad. It's what's crazy to me. We were talking about this last night. What's crazy to me is that becomes a point of contention, right?
Yeah.
Globally, this ad for American Eagle. The fact that now we in South Africa are talking about American Eagle. I don't even know if it's available in South Africa, but clearly tick, job done, right?
Yeah.
Well played. But I don't understand how that's an issue. A well done ad that uses a little bit of sex to sell, but then you've got the entire internet funded by OnlyFans, where it's okay to do the most outrageous shit and charge people for it. People are posting worse quote unquote images daily on their Instagram than what Sydney Sweeney's wearing in that ad. I'm like, how is that now the issue?
Yeah. It's also, if it was planned by American Eagle, it would have been, like, if they knew they're going to get that sort of reaction out of the internet,
Yeah.
it's also well played because, I mean, not only do you get people that's like, oh, unbelievable ad, unbelievable actress, unbelievable showcasing of what the genes could mean to someone. They also said, like, listen, the guys who's not going to react to it or the guys who going to find the negative side is also going to talk about it. And all of a sudden, this hype campaign, which would have reached 10 million people, is now reaching 100 million people. So the American Eagle brand, if someone planned it, or it was just by fluke that it happened like that, if someone planned it, that's pretty brilliant. And say, listen, yeah, we're going to actually reach way more people by the negative side, because someone showing the negative thing, and I might be a fan of American Eagle, like someone will show me it and I might not have seen it. Go like, listen, look at this, what the hell's going on here? And I'll be like, no, that's a brilliant ad. And then it just keeps moving forward like that. So,
but this is the Sydney Sweeney, and then I'm going to read you the comments, right, about the Sydney Sweeney ad.
I'm not here to tell you to buy American Eagle jeans. And I definitely won't say that they're the most comfortable jeans I've ever worn. Or that they make your butt look amazing. Why would I need to do that? But if you said that you want to buy the jeans, I'm not going to stop you. But just so we're clear, this is not me telling you to buy American Eagle jeans.
Sydney Sweeney has very jeans.
You see what I did there, right?
Could see you buying those jeans.
I'm buying those jeans.
I wanna know, dude. What would your because it's the like American Eagle jeans, you know, it's like over here, it's staying there. Dude, comments. I watched it 20 times and still haven't figured out what the problem is. Is this the ad everyone's losing their mind over? I can't argue with that. She's got great jeans. I watched this commercial just because of the huge backlash, and it just reminded me that people are stupid. Guys, now that I see it, it's an ad for jeans. Imagine doing a generic ad and waking up in the morning to hate mail. Makes me want to actually buy some of their jeans or some Dunkin' Donuts, not gonna lie, lol.
Lol.
Comment, the ugly hate the beautiful. No one hates women more than jealous women. Being upset over a 30-second ad is unstable, lol. Sydney Sweeney has some fairly good jeans, ... Are you kidding me? This is the ad everyone is losing their mind about. I want to read you. I found this morning. The former Levi's brand president, Jennifer Say, who is CEO of XXXY Athletics, offered a different take. There's no reason for American Eagle outfitters to apologize or backtrack because some women on TikTok who probably never bought the brand anyway don't like it, she said. Say said she has been pitched this exact campaign many times over the years. She added, it's an obvious one, a play on words, nothing more. A beautiful woman looking great in her jeans who is at the top of her career and celebrity. And in on the joke, Sweeney's self-awareness and humor are what make the ad unique and fun.
Yeah.
Say offered, if I were advertising American Eagle outfitters, I tell them to ignore the haters, stand strong, don't cower to the bullies who want to make everything a tale of oppression, even a fun ad campaign for jeans. The cancelers can't cancel anymore. They've lost their power. They just haven't realized it yet.
No, but that's exactly the right mindset to have.
That's a badass CEO.
Yeah. And that's from Levi's.
Former Levi's brand president, Jennifer Say.
Yeah.
Jennifer, you're a gangster. I like Jennifer. Let's all back Jennifer.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the ad.
That's great.
I'm going to buy those jeans.
Yeah. Game time, we support American Eagle. Yeah. Do your thing. Well played, guys.
Well played. Before we kick off what we planned, just probably touching on the Lions Australia game. I mean, the worst weather conditions.
Yes.
Pussing down.
It was proper wet.
Yeah. Looked like you were watching a blurry TV screen because of the
Yeah, it
amount
was
of rain
like
that was
in
coming
the
down there.
in the 90s when it was like that.
Exactly. It looked like
You
that.
get that static, or what do you call it? But I mean, I'm pretty stoked that Australia got one win. First of all, I mean, Nic White's last international game. I mean, read something earlier like he might come out of retirement again because due to injuries and guys, you're not a big fan. It's fine.
No. Like you said, great rugby player.
Say what you want to say.
Retirement sounds
What he
good.
really wants to say is good riddance.
yeah.
Let's
Cheers,
all
bud.
do the Barrett.
It was pretty. To be honest, I enjoyed that thing where when they took their little group photo and it was all over social media where everyone was wearing this rocking
That's
the fake
cool. That's
moustaches.
That's very
pretty,
cool.
That's pretty dope.
He does have a good muzzy.
Yeah.
The problem is that it's just attached to the face of someone that can be such a dus. That's the only time I'll ever say that. Sorry, you can hate me, fine.
Yeah.
But incredible rugby player. It was a fun game to watch as well.
Yeah.
I don't know. You'll know this better than me. As the British and Irish Lions, you've already won the first two.
Yes.
So you've taken the series. Are you going into that third game going, yeah, we want to win, but like, I imagine the fire's maybe not burning as bright.
Yeah. The fire, probably I think there was a bigger moment for Australia just to like not go 3-0. So I think that meant more to them, and you could actually see the way the guys played, which makes me quite nervous because if Australia keeps that energy when they come into South Africa to play in the Rugby Champs, like they might be a tough team to play against.
You think so?
Like it's like I spoke to Faf yesterday about it and said like Australia played amazing rugby like the first half of the second test and pretty much the entire third test. Like even though there was shitty weather conditions, they had like that big gap in the middle where they had to go in and like shelter from the weather conditions. But if they bring that energy to the Rugby Champs, they might be a bogey team for anyone. I mean, I think they'll put the All Blacks under pressure. They'll definitely put Argentina and South Africa under pressure as well. But to maintain that over a 8-week period, I don't think they've got the nuts for that.
Okay. Or the depth.
So, I mean, they're already talking about getting Nic White out of retirement, and he's been retired for a full 24 hours.
Yes.
And they want to bring him back because they already have injury struggles, so they don't have the next guy to take that position or push on through to that international standard. So it could be interesting. Could be very interesting. I think they found some excitement back in their rugby, which is great. Yeah. But if they can maintain it, I think they're going to become a little bogey team in this Rugby Champs.
When they fire, I think they can. It's like you said, they can't maintain it for 8 weeks or whatever. But when Australia decide to pull finger and they fire, like they'll beat anyone. Like whether they rank number 5, number 6 on the day, if they pull finger, like they'll beat anyone.
Yeah.
They play very fast rugby as well. Then.
Yeah. They play exciting rugby.
Yeah. It was lekker to
got
watch.
a good pack of forwards. I saw some scrums and they put the Lions under heavy pressure when it comes to scrum time. I mean, that Tongan Thor, he's a big boy.
Oh,
he's a big
monster, dude.
But yeah, I mean, something else that happened this weekend was probably one of the biggest derby days in schoolboy rugby. I mean, Pole Boys versus Gim. I mean, 25,000 people at a school game.
Dude, that's insane.
That's insane.
I saw the celebration videos from after the win.
It was small.
Next level, dude. I actually kind of wish we went to that.
To highlight how big that was, Kitty was saying now, I was sitting at Randy's watching the first half of the Province Lions game, and at halftime they switched over and they showed the schoolboy game.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, so halftime now they didn't go back to the
it's
Province.
more exciting.
Really? They kept the Pole Boys game.
It was
on.
more exciting than the Currie Cup this weekend.
Yeah, it actually was. You're
it
right,
was.
yeah.
But I mean, something cool that happened in that game, which I'm very proud of, is I honestly did say I think Gim's going to win, and a lot of people are going to hate me for this. But the way Boysa came back in that second half and they unleashed their bomb squad, and I was like, guys, we got 30 minutes left in this game. Let's just
hammer it.
Yeah. And then came back from I think it was like 14 or 17 point deficit and actually ended up winning the game, which is pretty impressive for a school derby.
That's incredible.
Yeah, I mean, but yeah, let's get stuck into what our picks and predictions are going to be for the Rugby Champs.
I just want us to panel Australia.
We're going to panel Australia.
Well, I do think so, yes. I actually wanted to ask you what you rate our starting 15 would be for that kind of game, whether we would come in,
metal jacket.
Yeah, test out the first game, see how we feel. If Rusty would want to kind of, feel the temperature of the water before just diving fully in.
No,
or if he's going to come out the gate and just go panel them from game one?
I think we need to get the Springboks need to be off to a good start, so they need momentum in their favour. So I think probably for the first test match, we'll go strongest 15 we can put together. And if I had to pick that strong 15, it would be Ox, Malcolm, Bulku.
Okay.
Then it would be Eben and Luit.
Yeah.
Peter Steph, Sia at 6, Peter Steph at 7, 8, I don't know, 8 probably Kobus, Visa,
Okay.
Jasper's brother.
Yeah.
9 would probably be Grant. 10 would be Pollard.
Yeah, we got to have Polly for the
11 would be Kurtley, Orense or Kanan. 12th would be Damien De Allende, Jesse Krill. 13, 14 would be Ches and Colby. And then 15 would probably be Billy
Valley, yeah.
or I don't know the other 15. Or
I can check for you.
maybe like
quickly.
Sasha or someone. Or
Jeez, we
Damien
have
Willemse.
Sasha as
Damien
well.
Willemse. Damien Willemse at 15. That would be my... If I had to pick the strongest 15 now at the moment, and there might be 1 or 2 guys that interchange into that.
Yeah, I'm looking at like a past starting 15, like when you play Georgia, for example.
Yeah,
And I'm going, how much of this would you change?
a lot.
Yeah, Van der Merwe, Fashia, Etzebeth, Ruan, Sia, Peter Steph, Kobus, Grant, Sasha, Kurt Lee, Damien, Kanan, Edwell, Afaledi, Fassi.
Yeah,
We had Pollard on bench,
yeah.
Kwaka Vincent, Bongi, Thomas, Achia,
So I'll probably-
Faf and Damien,
I'll probably start Pollard and then I'll put Sasha on the bench.
and bring Sasha in, like what, as a
As
bomb
a-
squad replacement.
Yeah, it's like a utility back. Like he can play,
Yeah.
he can play fly off, he can play center, he can play fullback. He can pretty much play anywhere he needs to.
Do you think the bomb squad angle, the second half change, is going to maintain such a strong forward presence, or do you think we're actually going to
It's
start messing
not
around?
at the moment.
Uh,
I think, yes, that second Italy test, it made a massive difference. I think against Georgia there was disruption. So, I mean, they didn't put it fully on like they normally do. But teams actually start preparing themselves for that second half onslaught. So sometimes you see teams actually push their guys a bit further than the Springboks put on their bomb squad like on 45 minutes, and then teams will still like hold on and try and weather that first 10 minutes, and then they put all their replacements on. It's almost like trying to combat that, come up like tactics, how we're going to face the bomb squad. Like this, like everyone that plays against the Springboks, especially when it's a tight game, they know like, around minute 50, there's going to be like 6 fresh guys just running onto the field, and it's going to be like a light show, and it's going to be like monster everywhere, and it's going to be like,
It's pretty dope. Yeah,
it's going to be
pretty
cool.
dope.
But yeah, teams are like trying to prep for it. Like it's, like,
But a team like Australia that we're saying doesn't have that level of depth, do you think they can maintain that sort of change in the second half?
I don't know. I mean, the second test match, the first half was like all Australia, and then the second half, the Lions ran away with it and all got the comeback, beat them. Like, yes, there was like a controversial clean out, but they still got the win, or the Lions still got the win. The third test match, it was like everyone rested like for half an hour and then came back out. So it was almost like a new start to a new game.
Fair.
But also, Australia actually came out that second half and played well, and they put on some points, and the Lions tried to fight back, but just there was not enough time. But I think, like, if I had to give predictions for these first 2 test matches, I would say the first test match in Joburg on the 16th of August.
Yep. We'll see you there.
We'll be there.
Yeah. It's his birthday that weekend as well, and Drickus fights that weekend. So we will not. Oh, we're going to record on that Sunday.
We'll try. We don't have to. Can we record the Monday?
It would be dope to talk about it though.
Yeah.
It will be good, even with hungover eyes and headaches. I think it will make
Sunglasses.
for
It'll be the sunglass episode.
That'll be a sunglass episode. Yeah.
9 p.m. sunglasses inside. Recapping a weekend.
But I think if I had to give predictions on the first 2, I would say in Joburg, the Boks would beat Australia by 30 points.
Sure, you think so, eh?
I just think they won't have... Altitude plays a massive role. Like,
That's a very good point you make.
Even guys who've been living in altitude for their whole lives still struggle with altitude.
Yeah.
It is a thing.
It is a thing.
It is a big thing.
Yeah.
Luckily, our studio is in Cape Town, and when we climb these 4 flights of stairs, it's at sea level.
We are completely adjusted to altitude up here in the studio. Yeah, we're breathing thinner air up here. Yeah.
But then the second test match in Cape Town, I think it's going to be tight. I think it's going to be a much closer game. I think it's going to be like 10 points, give or take.
Okay. I'm kind of on the side of, I think the first half of the first game is going to be a back and forth.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be tight in the first half. Moving into the second half, like we've said, I don't think Australia have the depth, or as you said, the nuts, to maintain that level of output through that second half. And I think that's where you're going to see we kind of start running away with it.
Yeah.
But I'm also kind of thinking the same thing for the second game, to be honest. I don't see how 6 days later they would come with a different game plan that would be so drastic that it would determine a different output.
No, it'll be based on energy. Like, I don't think the game plan could change.
Okay.
But the way you energize yourself and hype yourself up for the game might change. I mean, they might be close in the first game, and then Rassie comes in Monday and he goes, "What the fuck are you Oaks up to?"
Yeah.
And then goes we go like, "Listen, if you don't pull your finger out of your arse, you're not going on a plane to New Zealand."
Okay.
And then the Oaks get fired up again. I think it might be something like that. I think there might be a lot of excitement around this first one, and the Boks somehow like bring a lot of energy in that second half, and they run away with it. And then Australia will probably turn around and say, like, "What the fuck, guys? Like,
Can't keep up with that,
yeah, we need to keep up with that." So we like tactically, all we're doing is we try and fuck up their forwards, and then somehow the game changes and it becomes tighter. So that's just like rugby mentality and like how you go from one week to the next. Like sometimes people write the Springboks off, or they write the Stormers off, and they go like, "This team is like proper cuck. Like, can't believe they almost lost to Ospreys or something."
Yeah.
And then the following week they're playing Leinster at home, and then all of a sudden the energy levels are like through the roof. So it's sometimes just the way you prep in that week and the mentality you go into that Saturday. It's quite amazing how quickly guys can change that around.
Yeah.
From in a 7 day time period.
I think it's going to make a massive impact as well. The tension between South Africa and Australia in rugby is incredible. I've never had the chance to watch it live before, so I'm very excited for it. But I think that fuels the guys a lot
definitely
as well. Especially the Joburg one isn't Loftus. Where is it taking?
No, it's
Emirates Park.
Emirates Park. I've never been to Emirates Park before, so I don't really understand the vibe. But
it's going to be a
Cape
vibe.
Town, dude. Cape Town's going to go off against Australia.
Yeah.
Like watching South Africa, New Zealand live in Cape Town last time was phenomenal. But there's obviously that level of respect that we as a country have for New Zealand, and rightly so. I mean, throughout history, I got raised by my dad going, "You respect New Zealand," and you're like, "Okay, cool." You know that, and they deserve to be there. With Australia, not that they're not a great rugby team, they are, and they've been phenomenal for a very long time. The last 5 years have been a bit shaky, according to the comments I read, but I think the vibe's different. I think the vibe is like, don't lose to Australia.
Yeah.
It's Australia and England.
Yeah.
Not that we will lose this, but I'm saying hypothetically, if we were to lose to Australia in Cape Town live while I'm there, I'm not going to have a good week ahead of me.
No, all your hope and dreams are destroyed within 80 minutes.
Yes,
So-
and then I have to stay off the internet because you're not gonna stop hearing about how Australia beat South Africa. So that I think there's that angle of it as well. Like you don't want to lose to these guys.
Yeah, especially as like a fan now. Like, I mean, I'm like a couple of years ago I could make a difference because I could have played in the game, but now I'm just sitting here like watching the boys play. Now, like
Helpless.
yeah, I'm like, fuck, guys, please pull this through. I don't want to go. Yeah, I don't want to go on my social media and see fucking some rugby guy or what's that oak, and he just like he's wearing a Springbok shirt, and then when they lose, they take it off. That would like.
I love that guy's content, but when he does that kind of thing, I'm like, damn it, man.
Yeah.
Stop switching up the jerseys here. Stick with one, dude.
Yeah.
We need you.
Be proud.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I'm very excited for it. How are you, if we go even further ahead, I like the conversation topic of this, so I'll bring it up, but South Africa, New Zealand, how are you feeling about that matchup with the state of New Zealand right now?
I'm pretty nervous, to be honest. There was a thing that came out about the Rugby World Ranking. I think New Zealand have crept up to quite close. So like one loss and they will be number 1 and South Africa will be number 2.
I still don't understand that ranking, I'll be very honest with you, Curtie.
Yeah, I mean, I've been in the game for 15 years. I still don't understand it either.
I don't think anyone other than World Rugby headquarters understands those rankings.
Yeah, it's like apparently there's a lot of things like the level of team you're playing against, the margin, the win margin,
not the fact that we are double.
No, you automatically, that's the nice thing. As soon as you win a World Cup, you automatically first.
Okay.
So it's not like you win it from 10th spot and then you stay 10th. Like if you win the World Cup, you number 1.
I always thought that after the World Cup, the results of that World Cup going into now the next season, that's your rankings. But it doesn't work like that. It's just the winners become number 1, and then the rankings still just carry on as win losses. And
I don't like that.
Reset it after the World Cup. Let the results of the World Cup.
I thought that's the whole point of a world ranking, to compete at the World Cup and determine the world ranking.
But the world ranking is built to that how the pools and the different teams playing against each other in the pool stages gets developed from the world ranking. So the top 4 teams, all best team in their pool.
Divide
into 4 groups or 4 groups. Yeah. And then they would go like, okay, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th in that. And then they start going, okay, cool. Then it's Asia 1, Africa 1, Asia 2, Africa 2, Pacific, whatever. And then those guys would play. So top 8 automatically qualify, or top 10 automatic, and then they'll go like Namibia versus Zim, and then whichever team wins that World Cup qualifier, they get put into that slot. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So the top 8 teams are like the first 2 of each group.
Yes.
So that's why you always see at a World Cup that there's 2 big teams playing against each other at least once.
Yeah, like we had New Zealand in 2019
and Ireland in 2023. Yeah.
Like even that, the world rankings, Ireland were number 1 for so long, and I was like,
without a trophy.
And who are you playing? Like, I mean, they stayed number 1, and that's what screwed my mind up with the rankings. I was like, how? Like, I get Ireland haven't lost in 2 years or whatever, but they haven't played. They've been playing England. They've been playing Six Nations. I was like, that's okay, cool, great. Yeah. Where's your New Zealand games, your Australia, South Africa, Argentina games? 100%. No, you've been playing Northern Hemisphere and you still ranked number 1.
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense, dude.
So at number 1, South Africa.
Yeah.
At 92.78. I don't know what points those are, but that's the ranking. New Zealand, 92.06. Ireland, 89. France, England, Australia, Argentina, Scotland, Fiji,
so Australia's
Italy.
5th now, eh?
Australia is 6th.
Where's Argentina?
7.
How are they 7? When they beat New Zealand, they beat us.
Yeah,
only once. The rest of the games they lose.
They lose, yeah.
Oh, fair point. I thought they would be higher.
But again,
than
look at
right
their
now.
competition.
Yeah, so they'll probably play.
Like
they'll probably be in the same. Like if they had to pick talking under correction now, but if they had to do the draw right now on the current world ranking, New Zealand will probably be in the same pool as either Argentina or
Australia.
That's a nice matchup.
Yeah, but luckily like 2 teams go through from each pool, so you always expect like the top 2, but there's sometimes like a Japan that comes through and they're like shocked, like Ireland in 2019.
Yeah.
And then they go to the quarterfinal spot. But it's rule of thumb, it's normally like the top 8 teams go through to the quarterfinals.
Where's France on there again, sorry?
France are currently 4th.
Yeah.
And then Argentina are 6th.
7th. Australia is 6th, yeah, 7th.
I don't know so much about that, eh?
England.
8 is Scotland. No, England is 5th. 8 is Scotland, 5th. 9 is Fiji, and 10 is Italy.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Go Fiji.
Yeah, Wales aren't there.
Yeah, Wales.
Wales like 12th or 13th.
Yes, but they just, at least luckily a week or 2 ago, they won their first game in
18 round.
18.
That was rough. And now Zammit, I hope I'm saying that correctly,
Louis
Zammit.
Louis Rees-Zammit
is coming back to rugby.
Yeah, which is cool.
How do you feel on that, dude? Because I look at it and I go from a personal perspective, what a jolt that you get to go to America, you get to play in the NFL for what has it been, 2
years? Yeah.
But he didn't make the NFL. He made the squad. He made 2 squads.
He played for the Panthers?
No, it was the Jaguars. Jacksonville
Jaguars,
Jaguars,
sorry,
but he
I got my
started
animals
at the 49ers. He got called into that squad. Then they released him a few months later. Then he jumped ship to, he got offered a spot at the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Yes.
And then he was there in the training rounds, but he never played a game of...
I never played...
he never played one NFL game. As far as I know, he didn't play an NFL game, but he played like smaller games.
Yeah. What do you reckon his earnings were?
I don't think that much.
Just to be part of the squad, like say $500 a year.
Practice squad players make $13,000 per week if they have 2 years or less of service time in the NFL. If they remain on the practice squad for all 18 weeks of a regular season, they would earn $234,000.
Yeah. It can go up to $385,000.
That's good though.
That's just to be part of the training squad.
I'll do that.
Just to gym and like be like a heat shield for someone.
Yeah. I'm ready.
And they wear those big puffy things on top of their helmets as well during training.
not
So you're
to
wearing a
they
helmet
look like
and then you wear
Teletubby
like the scrum cap over the...
Yeah, not to scratch the helmet. Don't scratch the helmet.
Let's scratch the helmet.
Don't touch my helmet.
I like the outfits in the NFL. Touch my helmet. Yeah.
Touch my helmet.
Touch my helmet. Yeah. I think, I don't know, you go over, you play a completely different sport. Maybe you're right. Maybe it's given him perspective or like new skills, or because I imagine you've got to be so much more agile. Rugby's played in one direction, whereas NFL, especially the position he was in, I mean, he's moving in 9 different directions. So maybe there's agility benefits and speed
agility
benefits.
and explosiveness.
Yeah. But contact-wise,
No.
I wonder if he's losing a little bit.
No, that repeat efforts would definitely be something that he's missed out on. I mean, 2 years, or I don't know how long he was there, but like 2 seasons in rugby is quite a long time to get that. But he's also like, he's a great athlete. Like for someone to be able to,
And he's young.
And he's young.
He's young.
That's why I'm like, personally, I go, dude, what a jolt.
Yeah.
You got to play for country in rugby, go to America, earn $234,000 per season, and he did 2 seasons, you earn $500,000, hypothetically, let's say.
Yeah.
And then you get to come back, and your country are still like, yeah, please come back.
Come back, we need you.
That's dope. Dude.
Yeah.
I think that's sick.
Yeah, I think
especially if they come back and he makes a huge impact for Wales, because we all know that they need it right now. Even better.
Yeah. But also, like, I think not just on the playing style or the playing ability, like his athleticism, I think the knowledge he must have learned in playing in the NFL when it comes to like analysis and watching your game and like the depth they go with tapes and those type of things, I think you'll probably come back to Wales and be like, guys, like we've been doing it wrong all these years. Like, this is the level of detail we need to get into.
Yeah.
So that might be a great thing.
Well, you and I mean, a while ago, we had the conversation of, dude, it might have been so long ago when he went for the first time. You and I were chatting, and there's always the conversation of NFL versus rugby. Which is more difficult, which is more brutal, which is more physical, you know, which is more technical. Rugby, obviously. All of the
All
above.
day, every day.
Rugby's got better genes. I think we were saying that there were 2 different South Africans, one of which I actually think you know the guy, that are playing in the NFL at the moment.
I know youngsters now. I know one personally.
Oh.
I won't say his name just in case it's still under wraps or whatever. Playing rugby, one of the big schools in Cape Town. Long story short, he's literally now, I think he's got a year left of school, and all he's doing is applying for colleges there, and all he's doing now is kicking a football. And the goal is get there, get a college scholarship to play football, gets the American education with one of the big universities, and then potentially be a kicker, which they take no damage. Like you come up every now and then to kick a ball, and he's going to go make bucks. And that's his goal. So as a youngster already, a South African kid playing high-level rugby at school, big school, he's already now got the mindset, I'm training for this. When school's done, I'm heading off, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go try make it. Then you get a college education. Even if you don't play, you get a free college education.
That's very clever.
And that's already, like, our youngsters are already thinking that way, which is amazing.
How much do kickers earn?
I don't know. Let's check it out.
Because I'm thinking what we could do here, right? Let's say Polly does another World Cup.
It just goes as a kicker.
And then goes and kicks in the NFL, dude. He'll take no damage.
Average, I can give
The shape of the ball changes, but I honestly believe Polly's got the talent to be an incredible kicker for both sports. He jumps over.
And the thing is, if the ball spills and he needs to like make a play, he's got some size to him.
He can.
Yeah.
I think Polly should look into that, dude.
I just don't think he can throw.
No.
If he has to make a play.
No, but he's just going to be the kicker.
Yeah.
And every now and then he might have to get down and dirty with it, which we know for a fact he can do.
Yeah.
NFL kicker salaries falls between $1 million and $2 million annually. Some kickers have earned up to $6 million per year, but with a kicker with less than a year experience can earn up to $750,000 just to kick a ball.
So Polly does one more World Cup, three-peat, wins the third World Cup.
Then he goes and signs a 5-year deal and he just kicks.
He just kicks. And he earns $1 million a year.
Yeah, and he probably only has to do like 2 hours of meeting time.
Yeah, there you go.
Because what else? He doesn't have to sit in a offensive meeting for 20 hours.
Yeah. He's going to go to the meeting and they're going to go, Polly, we need you to kick. And he's going to go, yeah, no shit, I know that. Thank you. And he's going to go home and they're going to pay him $1 million.
Yeah.
Ex-corp.
And he probably doesn't even have to bring his helmet to training.
No.
Not even pads. Like
He doesn't need any of that stuff.
yeah, like on captains or
There we go.
on the last day of the week, he just goes like, let me go full gear. Let me just practice a couple with full gear on.
Yeah.
And the rest of the time he just kicks.
Just to get a feel.
Yeah.
And then he's like, nah, I'm done.
Yeah.
Polly could kick in jeans and still get it, dude.
Polly's got great genes.
Polly's got great jeans.
Found him. His name is Dieter Elson.
How do you think they say his name in America?
I've no
Dieter?
Dieter.
How long's he been there now for?
A while. Oh, fuck.
Good catch, dude. Yes, it's got hands, bro.
Oh, shit. Let's see when he posted his first NFL thing. Because he went to Yale, straight from Paul Rose.
Damn, so he's like super intelligent as well.
Doesn't show.
What did you say his last name was? Gerrick.
Elson.
Elson.
Let's see if we can find him here as well.
Eiselen. How do you pronounce that? 2016 was his first post where he said played for Yale.
Did you know he became the first South African non-kicking active NFL player?
Yeah.
It's like Nas played, but he plays a kicker. Dieter Johan Elson.
Wait,
is
did
the
Nas
first.
go to the NFL?
Nas played for the Dallas Cowboys, bro. Kicker.
Paulie's role in 3 years from now.
Uncle Nas.
Dude!
It's a thing.
This is a legit thing.
Yeah,
We've had a South African kicker go before.
Nas Botha.
Yeah. Toe punted it.
Polly. We're going to manifest it, dude. Polly's going to take another World Cup and he's going to do the Nas move.
Yeah,
it's a Nas thing to do.
So Dieter's...
It's the Nas thing to do.
It's Nas, bro. No, so Dieter's the first South African non-kicker to play an active NFL role.
Wow.
Like in an actual game, not training squad or anything. He's the first South African non-kicking active NFL player.
Oh, it's going to happen.
It's going to happen.
It's going to happen. Polly's going to do it. Let's do it.
Yep.
Someone please deliver the message to Polly. This is now going to be the bee in my bonnet. You know him. So by someone in the room, I mean you.
You need to manifest this.
Yeah, dude. We need to tell him, listen, another World Cup will happen and it'll be fire.
But then go and kick the fuck out of it.
Please do it.
And also, like, go and live in America for a while.
Oh, dude, America. Go live somewhere in Texas and just have a job.
Tampa, Florida, on the beach.
Oh, dude.
Like, unbelievable golf courses.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. Dol, thank you for being always lekker having you on
Thanks
the mic
for
as
having
well.
me.
Kitsy, thank you so much. Big week ahead. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. And we'll see you guys soon. Excited for the game happening on the 16th of August as well as on the 23rd. Please stay tuned for the announcement of the Patreon coming soon as well. So please stay tuned for that. Excited to drop that for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Sweet.
Lekker.
Cheers.